So, after reviewing the worst Ninjago season rebooted, I decided it's finally time to review the most hated Ninjago season, season 11. And I know people don't really like this season, and for good reasons, and I don't like it either. So I decided it's finally time to make a review of the second worst season of Ninjago. So here he is. Ninjago season 11 is a disaster. You know you're in for a good ride when you see that the first episode is absolute trash. So basically, the ninja are supposedly super lazy after March of the Oni. They're going to the pool and playing video games, and that's just very, very bad according to Sensei Wu. So the reason people don't like this is mostly because of the characterization. The ninja are way and Master Wu is way too whiny. He's very whiny in this season. It's very annoying. He just feels like a whiny 10-year-old, and it feels like that for this season and also season 13. He just feels like a child, and maybe it's from reversing time. I don't really know, but he's just annoying. Also, even after this first episode, the season takes a little while to start up with the story. This season really drags because it has the 11-minute format and 30 episodes each. It's the longest season of Ninjago. It's like 15 episodes of the regular format. And because they have so much time to fill in, they just drag and have so many filler episodes that people don't like. Like Kaiju Protocol that no one likes. I literally tried to watch this episode and fell asleep. It's the most boring episode of Ninjago and also wasted true potential that people don't like. And as much as it distracts from the story, I like this episode. It's experimental, I like the anime format. And I wish Ninjago did more of these 2D animated episodes because I really enjoy them. As much as the story is not that good, I like the animation, that's something. And I feel like they definitely perfect that format in the lowly episode in season 13, so I don't know why to stop there. Anyway, now that we're done with the opening rant, let's talk about the characters because they sure do exist in this season. And I don't like any of the main ninja in this season. They're all just flanderized versions of themselves. They feel more annoying, more whiny, more lazy. No one has an arc and no one develops. The worst offender is definitely Kai. Kai is my favorite ninja. So it's very annoying for me seeing him get this kind of treatment. He just loses his powers and instantly quits, as opposed to season 5 where he loses his power and does the best he can do to save his friends. And that's the guy I want to see, not this crap. I could go ahead and analyze why every ninja in this season is bad, but you get the point. They're not very well characterized in this season. Now, some people say this is because the fire chapter is bad, but the ice chapter, on the other hand, that's really good, right? No, it's not really good. I mean, it's not as incompetent as the fire chapter, but it's also so much more boring. It's the most boring season in Ninjago. Every episode feels the same and feels like nothing really happens in them. I literally cannot remember one single episode from the Ice chapter that's not a filler, so I guess credit to the filler episodes. The whole season revolves around the plot twist that Zane is the Ice Emperor. But everyone already knew that, so the season just falls flat because it's supposed to be one of the biggest twists. This season really tries to subvert your expectations for Ninjago season. It has a lot of plot twists that don't really work that well, and I feel like they perfected in season 12. They definitely feel like the plot twists are more towards the characters instead of season 11, where they just try to get shock value out of the audience. I'd say the best thing about this season is how they try to get more experimental, which I really like. Some of the filler episodes are not that good. They open new possibilities for new experimental stuff, like season 12, which was really good, and some episodes of season 13. And that would be the one thing that puts it above season 3. So, Ninjago season 11 was definitely not very good and not very solid in a lot of aspects, but it does have some creativity that opens the gates for better seasons, and I will give it credit for that. Also, the 11-minute format episodes are easier to watch, so I'm gonna go ahead and give season 11 a 3 out of 10.